All right, guys, we have got an original 1981 Ms. Pac Man cocktail. This is the nicest one I've ever owned, and I've owned about, I don't know, 30 or 40 of these, maybe more, because this is the most common cocktail game. I think they made more of these than anything. In fact, they're still making them. There's guys out there cranking these out in their garage, but those aren't worth anything because they're not original. This is original. And this is a 100% original Ms. Pac Man cocktail. It's not... Well, actually, I think that this top glass is a new glass. But this is not one... I mean, typically what you do is you buy a new clear glass and then you buy what they call an underlay, which is a printed piece of thick plastic that you put under the glass. And it looks similar to this. It still looks great, to be honest, but it does not look as good as this. This is a silkscreened glass. There was a guy, I think it's Phoenix Arcade, that actually makes these like they were made originally, which is silkscreened with actual paint. And so it's almost flawless. There's one scratch on the top of the glass right here. Other than that, it's flawless. Well, actually, I see a couple other light scratches. These things get scratches. I mean, that's what, how you can tell a new glass from an old one. But an original glass would be so scratched up you could barely see the picture. This is near perfect in the glass. The overlays are original and they're perfect on both sides. Joysticks are original. Start buttons are original. The glass clips are original, the coin door's original, cabinet's original, monitor is original. You can tell because it has some Ms. Pac Man burn on the tube, but it's not, as you can see. As long as you keep the game, as long as the game is, it's playing the same game that there's burn from, it's really not a problem. It's when you put a Ms. Pac Man monitor in a Dig Dug or something, that's when it's kind of an issue. It's not the original lock, it's a new lock. But look how nice that coin door is. It's never been pried open, or sometimes they would put crowbars in the coin slot and bend them down, and then you could trip the coin switch. This one's never had that done to it. It does have an interlock switch, so when you open the door, it turns off the game. But it's got new bulbs. There's 2 bulbs there, and then here. Bulbs underneath here. Those are all brand new bulbs. It's got the original metal coin box, which is nice. It's got working coin mechs. And as you can see in there, it's got the original Ms. Pac PCB. Can you see that? I can get my flashlight out. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, original Ms. Pac PCB running perfectly. And original monitor. You can see it's a Wells Gardner 4900. I've rebuilt the monitor, so it's got all new caps. Tube's been checked and rejuvenated, and the tube's in great shape. Lots of life left in it. The cabinet is in really good shape. It looks like it's got just maybe a little bit of wear along the bottom of this edge, but all the other edges are perfect. T-molding still perfect and original. I didn't even have to replace the T-molding, which is shocking. These coin slots aren't all rusty. They're nice and shiny, and that's original. I didn't do anything. This just happens to be the nicest cocktail I've ever come across. So. And to be honest, I decided to sell it rather than keep it just because it's honestly too nice for even me. My only use for these is to put them in my arcade, and if I put this in my arcade, it's just going to get scratched up and beat up and maybe broken into, and there's no point doing that to one this nice. This belongs in some executive's basement in their rec room in their $1 million house. This does not belong in my arcade, so I'm selling this one, and I'll keep a junkier one for me. Oh yeah, let's drop a quarter in and play a game. Let's see if I've got a quarter in my pocket here. All right, yeah, here's a quarter. There we go. Now, wheel over to the other side. I'm too lazy to stand up. All right. It's even got the original speed board. It's not the speed up chip, which is an aftermarket thing. So original board running on original speed, which is really what you want. If you're buying a classic, original dedicated game like this, you don't want something that's not original gameplay wise. I'm playing it while watching on my phone. That's why I'm not doing very well. I should be looking at the screen. So there you have it. I mean, this is about as nice as they come. And by the way, I guess I said it, but I'll just reiterate it in case, people that are real new to this and see a lot of these with flat screen computer monitors. This is not a flat screen. This is the original CRT tube monitor. 40-some years old, 43 years old, and still absolutely gorgeous picture. Now, it looks like there's like a big rolling black line through it. That is not really, in real life, that doesn't exist. It only exists because the shutter speed on these cameras is such that it somehow conflicts with the tracing of the picture that the monitor, I don't know, it's something to do with the speed that picture refreshes, conflicts with the speed that the camera takes the video. So it makes it look like there's a problem with it, but it's not. It's a perfect picture in real life. So that's about it. Thanks for looking.